Well, welcome to FutureWorks. We're talking with Jeff Rice from Parkview Health about jobs, careers, and internships. Parkview is our region's largest employer. Tell me a little bit, Jeff, about Parkview Health. Tell me about your size, the number of people on your payroll, um, and anything else you'd like to include.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a not-for-profit healthcare system here in Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio. Currently, we're right under 14,000 employees, so we are the largest employer in Northeast Indiana. What we're looking for right now is really across the board with our growth that we're seeing in our facilities, anything from clinical positions, nursing, uh, surgical technologists, patient care techs, respiratory therapists, all the way to non-clinical roles in operations, information technology, finance, office clerical, as well as our support services, which includes housekeeping, dietary, facilities, etc.
Let's take a second look at those jobs that you just described. Can you divide them between the jobs that require a college degree and those that don't?
Yeah, so most of our clinical type of roles do require some sort of advanced education, be it a bachelor's or an associate's degree. Some do require a certificate, but we have other roles that, both in the clinical and non-clinical area that only require a high school diploma, or you can be in high school and work for Parkview. One thing I want to stress with this is no matter where you come in at Parkview, we do have opportunities for our employees to continue their education through multiple programs, including the Achieve Your Degree program with our partnership with Ivy Tech, tuition reimbursement programs, as well as loan forgiveness programs for our coworkers.
Wow, those are a lot of options. Can you talk a little bit more about tuition reimbursement? Because I know to our high school students watching, they may say, "What? I've never heard that phrase before.
Mhm.
What does that mean, tuition reimbursement?"
Yeah, absolutely. So that is a benefit that we have for our coworkers, where if you take a class that qualifies for reimbursement, Parkview will reimburse you up to a certain amount of dollars each year for that education. So obviously, we'd love it to be healthcare. It necessarily doesn't have to be healthcare, but we'd love it to be healthcare. But then you get reimbursed for those classes on a yearly basis, and it can be multiple years. So it's just not for a year or two. It's basically a certain amount each year until you complete your degree. What we're looking for are compassionate people, people that can work with a diverse population, caring, those that could be flexible, dependable. Um, you've got to keep in mind that as a health system, we're open 24/7, 365. We never close. Willing to learn is a huge one as well. But again, going back to it, compassion and the ability to work with a diverse population is huge.
Can you talk about the hiring process? Does it begin online?
It does. So all of our jobs are on parkview.com. But on top of that, we do also post our jobs in other places such as LinkedIn, Career Builder, Indeed, just to name a few. But all of our jobs are out there, and you start the application process online. It's 100% online. And then from there, our standard process is usually an interview or a phone screen with a recruiter to make
Mhm.
sure that the interest from both sides is there, and then interviews with the department. Interviews with the departments usually include interview with the leader or leaders in that area that you'll be reporting to, but also a peer interview, which you'll interview with people that you'll be working directly with. And we do this for a couple reasons. One, gives you a chance to know and meet the people that you'll be working directly with, but also to give you a good sense of what the role is actually going to be doing on a day-to-day basis, talking with the people that do that role.
Now, when you're reviewing a person's resume or application, what are you looking for?
Clean and concise resumes that
Mm.
really talk to the position. So skills, experience, education that align with what the required skill sets, education, and experience are for the job. We're looking for consistency with jobs. We're looking for those that are willing to learn, but more importantly, we're looking for those that can communicate through their resume and the application their interest of working for Parkview and helping, our patients either directly or indirectly. Mhm.
Does Parkview offer paid and unpaid internships?
We do. We have a very robust high school internship program and as well as a college internship program. So our high school internship program, we bring in anywhere from about 50 to 100 students each semester through the fall semester and spring semester, and that's with various schools throughout Fort Wayne and Northeast Indiana. And then our summer internship program is primarily in the summertime, but we do have fall and spring semester internships as well.
How do I find out more information about those internship programs?
Yeah, so you can go out to parkview.com again, and we have a section of our careers page that talks about student learning opportunities. So not only internships, but again, job shadows and clinicals as well.
How often does that internship lead to a full-time offer from you?
That's something we're really focused on. We just don't want us internship to be summer help per se. We want it to lead to internship. So a lot of times what happens is we'll have a summer intern. They will stay on throughout the school year if their schedule allows. And then when they graduate, they will come on full time with Parkview Health. So quite a bit that does happen, and we want that to happen because obviously orientation training is shorter when we can do that when we have somebody already in our pipeline that we're have filling the jobs.
Tell me about Parkview's commitment to hiring a diverse workforce.
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal is for our workforce to mirror the workforce that we support within Parkview Health's footprint. So we're really focused on providing care to anybody and everybody that wants it in Northeast Indiana. And really our focus, with the partnership, my team, talent acquisition has with our Office of Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity is really to focus on making sure that there are like people in our facilities when people come in to give them a sense of assurance, comfortableness, and ensure that if there's communication issues that we can work through those as well.
So, and as a part of that, does Parkview have a need for job candidates, qualified job candidates that speak a second language, such as Spanish or other languages common in our community besides English?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a big key, especially in those areas where time is of the essence. Being the emergency rooms when we're trying to communicate through other family members with a patient, that's always challenging. So those that speak multiple languages, Spanish, Burmese, those type of things is definitely a huge plus.
Jeff Rice, thank you so much for appearing on FutureWorks to talk about jobs, careers, and internships at Parkview Health. You've got 14,000 jobs, and I got to believe that you have a constant demand for fresh faces.
Yes, we do. So, and we're trying to get to people earlier, in high school, giving them opportunities. We've got some exciting stuff being rolled out here in the next year, especially within the nursing area, with giving opportunities for those that are in high school that know that they want a career in nursing. They're going to have those opportunities to do that here at Parkview.
Sounds like we better stay in touch with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.